Hi everyone, Tammy here. We're going to do a video on creating a board book. I am taking part in a challenge called Moss in the Craddict, kind of a play on Scraps and Addict here. So it's hashtag Moss in the Craddict, and it is hosted by Pricilla from Release the Craftin'. So go over and give her page a like. She has some really great fun ideas and videos that I've been watching. And day one is Rust. So I'm currently working on a board book, an altered board book. So I'm going to put this off to the side for now. And so I'm using a digital kit from Pink Monarch Prints, and what I think this is the December kit that I'm using. So it comes with around 50 or so pages of background papers, just tags, pockets, anything that you need to create a journal. And they have a monthly club, or she is on Etsy, and you can download her kits from Etsy as well. And as you can see, I've been cutting out in this kit. And for the board book that I've done, I'm going to use this paper here. It's got all the Rusty vibes and on the cover, and then I'm going to use this page for the back. And I'm going to finish up on that. I'm going to show you what I have been doing here. So basically, if I can open up the glue, there we go. So basically, I've just been putting the background pages on first, and then I'll work on decorating the book up after that. So I hope everybody had a safe and happy New Year's Eve, day of rest today. I always get together with some friends and we play games, and last night was no exception. We had a soup meal and then lots of little snacks to go with it. And then we played charades, which was a lot of fun. Okay. And I think here, I'll go ahead and I think I'll glue it to the end. I wasn't going to do that, but I changed my mind. Make sure that we have all the bubbles off of that. I'm just going to cut it as close as we can. And then save these pieces because they make great tags. And then we'll go in with our Tim Holtz sander and feel like I'm really cheating on this because I'm just using a paper with the rest background, but it is a really pretty paper, and it's what I wanted on this journal, or on this altered book. So if you're local to me, you do know I do a creative art group, and then also crafting classes of different types, mixed media, altered books, and so on. And coming up, we will be having a class on doing this board book. We'll put together the entire board book, and then there will be an optional kit to be able to create the cover. We'll be doing a fabric hand-stitched cover that you can use in the book. And I'll be posting details about that on my Facebook group, Lavender and Grace. If you're not local and you would like to partake in the class, I am going to figure out how to figure out putting a kit together. I cannot use the Pink Monarch print papers for that, but you may be able to go over and purchase something similar. But I'll figure out the logistics on that coming up. You want to make sure you get that all smoothed out good so that you don't have any lumps in your paper. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I do like to have it smooth. Okay. And I go over just a little bit just to make sure that I have an even, I'm not like up on the book or anything like that, because I can sand it off easily enough. And it didn't really take me very long to do the whole entire book. You know, kids' board books aren't that long. This maybe has 8 pages in it, so front and back maybe 16. So you just need to have 16 pages, and I'll flip through it as soon as I finish this part here and give you kind of a quick process of what I've done. I look forward to seeing what everybody does with this challenge. Again, that is hashtag moths in the Scrapit. And I will link all the information below where you can find Priscilla's page, Facebook's page, or Facebook channel, I should say. And then she has a link in her on her blog so that you can get your copy of challenges day by day. And then if you go to the hashtag, it will bring you to all the crafters that are taking part in the challenge. Okay. Stick that off to the side. Wipe away some of this dust. Paper sanding does get to be messy. Okay, let's see. So this is our front. And when I get to that point, I'm going to be creating a kind of a cover. It's not going to be on there permanently. It'll be so that you can fully remove it. But this will be sewn. We're going to do some hand stitching of some laces and some other fun things later on in the month. But for now, let's concentrate a little bit more on the book itself. So again, this was a child's board book, and I'm going to flip through the pages, and all these pages come from the Pink Monarch Prints kit. So of course the rust on this one here. And if you can see throughout the pages, they do have a lot of rusty bits on them. There's that page again. And this has a lot of delicious rustiness to it. And again there. And then the back page. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages on that one, and it measures it's about a 5.5 by 5.5. So you can get the board books in your thrift stores, in the dollar store. I have a variety of them for my class, and they're all different shaped. So I just chose this one, excuse me, to do a sample and work on it. So then I printed out, or cut out some images from some old wrapping paper, and I love tabs on my pages. So I'm probably going to do something like, let's see here, second page, something like this in each of the pages, or a couple of the pages. Kind of add a little bit like that, reinforce them, decorate them up a little bit. And then I have, so once I complete this part, and I have this part done here, I have this strip that I had made with doing some rusty iron fabric dyeing. I could not find my full piece of it, so, but I'm thinking I'm going to tie this up like so. And you can see all the rust on there still. I didn't brush any of it off. I just kind of left it on there. Yeah, so it's really pretty. And I have bigger sheets of the fabric, but I could not find them when I wanted to locate them. So, and we may do something like that and add, I have a rusty key that I did with that same batch. Kind of tie that up. Something like that. And you kind of get the idea, but I'm going to have some laces and such. Let's see. I'll kind of grab a few things here so you kind of get the idea of what we'll be doing. I'm going to be hand sewing some of these on, like so. I think that's about all I have really close to me right now, but some velvet. So anyway, that's the start of our project. And tomorrow we have corrugated. We'll see what comes up with that we do with corrugated. I'm not sure I'll do anything in this journal. I have to keep it fairly flat inside, otherwise with the board book it's going to get way thick, and so we kind of have to watch that, but we'll see. I may just go ahead and make it really thick, who knows. But thanks for watching. Again, that's Moths in the Scradict, hashtag Moths in the Scradict. And you can go to Priscilla's YouTube channel, Release the Crafting. It's CRAFTIN, no G on there. And check out all of her videos. She started a rust one today that was really fabulous. And I want to thank her for a really fun challenge. And we'll see you later. Bye.